Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Said That. I'm Erika.
And I'm Luke.
And wow, it's been a long 2 weeks, it seems like.
Yeah, it's been a long time, it seems like, since we've been on here. 2 weeks goes by fast, though, too.
Yeah, it does. And it seems like so much has happened even in just the 14 days. It's
Yeah,
really weird.
yeah, it does seem like there's a lot that's been going on. We had the party, though. We had the party two
Yeah,
weeks
yeah, we
ago.
did.
So that's why we had to
Hmm.
not have it that week. And then the week after was kind of unexpected, but we had a party for Emmett in Sioux Falls.
Yeah, we had his very first birthday, and it was good. It was a lot, but it was good.
Yeah, that was a pretty cool place. We did it at Thunder Road, at their new indoor facility they
Hmm.
have there. I didn't think it was that nice. We pulled up there, and that's the first time I had seen it, and it's huge, and there's a lot of stuff in there.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing like the very first pictures or the ideas and the news stories that they were going to build that stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." And then Tyler and his mom went to an event a couple months ago and were like, "Oh my gosh, like this place is awesome." Like
Yeah,
there's just so much to do in there now, and it's not just for outdoor stuff anymore, which is nice.
yeah. The my niece and nephew loved it. They didn't want to leave.
I'm so glad that they did.
Yeah.
I kind of drew inspiration from Pizza Planet from Toy Story.
Oh, yeah.
So Emmett's theme for his birthday was the space theme. So I was like, yeah, this is like the perfect place to do this at too,
Yep.
at Thunder Road. So
Yeah.
yeah.
I was just wishing they had an indoor go kart track.
Oh my gosh, that one. I think they're working on it actually. That might be a thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool. They had bumper
That would be
cars,
really
like
cool.
little bumper cars, but no go karts, and it was too cold to drive
Did
them
they try
outside.
that?
No, they never tried that.
Did the
There's too
kids
big of
try
a
that?
line. There's always a line there,
Yeah.
so they never
Yeah.
got to try that.
I didn't get to really like explore or play around with like I didn't even so we paid for bowling for everybody and I didn't even get to bowl.
Oh,
So
you didn't?
like I
Because
just
yeah, we left before we got to
no.
bowl. So yeah,
Yeah. So I don't know. I will have to go back there sometime, but yeah, there's just video games, laser tag. Like I would love to do all that stuff, but just if Emmett was at a babysitter because he can't do any of that stuff
yeah,
not yet anyway.
yeah,
So
yeah. It was a pretty cool
but
place. We liked it, and that food was good too.
yeah, their food was really good. And I was super surprised because sometimes those places, they don't put as much effort into the food, but
Yeah.
it was good.
No, it was real good. They had pizza and wings. I kind of liked how they had the wing sauce separate. You could pick whatever you wanted.
Yeah, yeah. And that's what we wanted to do for everybody, just because not everybody likes buffalo or barbecue or honey mustard, you know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah,
yeah, that was good.
yeah. It
And
was
I
good.
know that it was mostly for us,
Yeah, yeah,
but that's okay.
yeah, yeah. No,
We'll
it
have
was good.
pictures.
Yeah, yeah. It was a good
So
fun.
yeah, but so yeah, now we're back in a new month. It's April now, and it's also our birthday weekend.
Yep, yep. For everyone that doesn't know, my birthday is tomorrow and Erica's is Monday. So
Yeah, so April 4th is Luke, and then April 5th is me. And it's crazy because on our very first episode, when we talked about the first time that I met Luke at the club, a couple months after that, I was like, yeah, my birthday is April 5th. And he's like, shut up. I was like, what? And he was like, no, your birthday is not April 5th. And I was like, yeah, it is. Why are you trying to make me a liar? Call me a liar. And he's like, my birthday's April 4th.
yep.
So
No, I
I thought
really
that was
didn't believe her when she first said that. I thought she was making crap up, but yep, April 4th and 5th.
yep. So I thought that was crazy. That is so crazy.
Yeah.
So Luke's gonna be a good old 57
No,
this
gonna be
year.
25. I'm always 25. I quit having birthdays a while back. I gave them up, so I'm holding steady at 25 all the time now.
I know I keep telling people I'm 21.
Yeah, yeah. We're 25 and 21 always and forever. We're gonna hold at that. We've decided. So
It's so funny because every year we just post our like gross Snapchats of each other, and
yeah,
every year Jody, shout out to Jody, Bella, my best friend Bella's mom. She's always saying to Luke, "God, you're a vampire. You just don't age," and
yeah.
it's true. Like Luke literally looks the exact same age as 10 years
Well, I
ago.
don't know. I might if I probably have to shave this off because I'm getting gray here. So that's gonna show my age if I leave it. Might have to shave that off. Might look a little younger, but
There you
I
go.
did get mistaken for 30 years old last week. So
Oh my God, did you?
yeah, yeah. But
By who?
uh, her name is Sam. She works at the club. She
Oh,
said, "Is your birthday's this weekend, right?" And I said, "Yeah." She said, how old are you going to be? And I said, guess. She said, 30. I said, no.
Oh my God.
I said, no.
Oh, cute. Thank you. Bless your soul.
Yeah, yeah. No, and I said, you're about 9 years off. She said, really? I said, yeah, I'm going to be 39. And she's like, wow, I would have never guessed that. And I had my mask on. We wear masks in the club,
Yeah.
and I said, and I took it off, and I said, you see, I'm turning gray here. And she's like, yeah, but you still don't look that old. So,
I don't know. Some people start turning grays in their 20s. So
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that's not like a, I mean, it will make you look older, but it's not a determining factor of your age,
And I'm not
per
losing my
se.
hair. So,
Right.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
yeah. I know. My brother is 7 years older than me, and I've had so many people tell him that he looks younger than me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm going to be 27 this year, and he's literally 7 years older than I am. So you can take that as you
Yeah,
will.
yeah. Depends on the day,
I
I
just get
guess.
offended by it. Yeah. So I don't know, but so yeah, it's our birthday weekend, and
Yeah,
I just gonna be good weekend. Also Easter weekend,
yep, yep.
which
I actually didn't
sucks
even
because
know
my
Easter was tomorrow, actually. I
I
just,
hate that my birthday falls on Easter weekend because my 21st birthday was actually Easter Sunday.
oh, yeah, that's right. Yep, what a way to
Mm-hmm.
celebrate Easter.
Yep. As I was in college, it was my senior year in college, and everybody went home for the weekend. So it was literally me, Tyler, and another guy. Like it was just us in town. Like it was ridiculous.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
But it's fine. We had the bars to ourselves, so it was okay.
Had the free run of the place.
Yeah, it was
Yep,
fine.
yep.
I still had a good time. It was okay.
Yeah, I know. It
So,
seems like it's either on my birthday or your birthday. I think last year was earlier,
mhm.
though, actually. It wasn't on either of them, but
You think? I think, wasn't it later? I don't know. I can't remember.
yeah, I get last year was so messed up. I don't even know. I don't remember.
Yeah, me either.
It was,
Me either. So
yeah, I can't even remember if it was before or after.
it's so weird that Easter. Sometimes I feel like it's later, like 2 weeks in, because I'm like, I don't get how this works. I
Yeah, yeah, I know.
don't get the calendar.
Yeah, it's just kind of random. It's not like, I guess I don't even know how they set Easter. Like what day
Yeah,
it's supposed to
I
be
don't
on.
know.
Like
Yeah,
Thanksgiving
I
is
don't know
always
if
like
it's
what the last Thursday in November.
in November. Is it always the first Sunday in April?
It might be. I
It
guess I don't even
probably
know.
is.
Shows how
Yeah,
much I know about it.
I know. I think that is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that
So
could be too.
I know. I'm just not a fan of that part, but it's fine. I
Yeah,
mean, we still have fun anyway.
yeah. So what are you doing for your
But
birthday?
nothing much. We are tonight doing something for my birthday. Yeah, having drinks. We're gonna make some lemon drop martinis, so we're gonna be fancy today.
And nice steaks,
Yes,
like you
and some
said.
nice steaks.
Yeah, nice
And
steaks.
so Tyler is always making something, and it's so funny. Like Luke always makes fun of us for making pot roast because Tyler
Yep,
loves to cook stuff. So I'm just like, yep, we're having some nice steaks tonight.
yep, yep. That was always sending some Snapchats of Tyler whipping up something in the kitchen there.
I know he loves to do that. Like that, we had our first Thanksgiving a couple years ago with just us, and he knew exactly what to do with that turkey. It was so funny.
Well, that's good for you. You just sit back and watch and eat.
I know, which I'm so thankful for because I could have had a guy who was just like, "You have to cook everything for me," which
Yeah,
then we wouldn't have been eating.
some.
So
Yeah, I know it. That some toxic guy that thinks the women
yeah,
have to stay in the kitchen nonstop and all that
hmm
stuff.
yeah.
Yeah, it's not the way it
So
is
I
these
got
days.
real lucky.
Yeah,
I got super lucky with that. So yeah,
yeah, he's
I'll
a good
bake
guy, even though
all
he's a
all
Raiders
day.
fan.
Don't even get started on that.
Yeah, we actually talked about going to a Raiders game, Raiders Broncos, when I was there for the party. We were talking
Oh
about flying
man.
out there. Right now, flights to
That
Vegas from Sioux Falls are $99. So
Let's go. I
yeah,
am all for it. I mean, that sounds awesome.
I'll walk right into enemy territory wearing all my Broncos stuff.
Mm. Oh, I'm sure there'll be definitely Broncos people there too.
Yeah, yeah,
Denver to Las Vegas probably has the same deals for flights.
yeah. That's even shorter distance. So
Yeah, so I guarantee that place probably be half and half,
yeah, it
if
could be.
not, you know. So
If they allow fans
I
this
don't
year, I
know.
think they will. They've been saying their goal is to allow fans. So
I think that I thought I saw a schedule released for all their games, and I was trying to see when the Broncos and Raiders were playing and where it was going to be at. But I
no,
couldn't,
they
I
haven't released
found,
the actual schedules yet. They just know they play
oh,
each
they
other.
haven't.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah,
I saw that they play each other twice, right?
yeah. They play once in Denver and once in Vegas.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
So I that's what I was getting confused on. I was like, where are the dates? Like, literally,
Hmm.
just give me the dates.
Yeah, that'll be
But
coming out
apparently
probably
you
in a
didn't
week or
read.
two here. Actually, they always come out in
Okay.
about first mid part of April with the actual schedule
Okay.
times. So
Gotcha. Yeah. Well, that'll be good. I definitely want to go sometime.
I've actually always wanted to go to Vegas just to visit. It'd be a
Hmm.
plus just to go to a game too.
It's fun, but it's expensive as hell.
Yeah, I
Like
imagine.
meals, each meal for one person is about $20.
Jeez.
Not like that's like the cheap stuff too. Like
Yeah,
just like any old place. And then drinks are expensive. You just you got to go for a good 1 to 2 days, and then that's it.
that's
Like
about enough, I
after
suppose.
that, yeah. After that, then it's like, okay, we got to get out of here. We're $1,000 in debt already just from food and drinks,
Yep.
and who knows what else from gambling.
Well,
So
I don't drink, so I
yeah,
can just take that money and throw it in a machine somewhere and let it
there
ride.
you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I won a couple $100 there, which was nice.
Oh, you did? You
So I
actually
kind of made
won?
up for it. Yeah, I won in like the old Las Vegas,
Oh,
like not the strip. We went to the old Las Vegas, and we saw like the overhead lights and stuff, and
yeah.
it was cool. So,
Yeah, it'd be cool just to, see everything there too.
hmm, yeah, I've been there twice, and I've been wanting to go to like like the signs, where all the big signs go, like
Oh,
the
yeah.
sign graveyard,
Yep.
So I haven't gotten the chance to do that yet.
Well, I'll have to
But we'll
see
have
when
to
that
go.
game is.
Yeah, sometime.
I'm hoping it's not in early fall because I have football, but
Oh, right. Hmm. Yeah.
we'll have to
And who
see.
knows? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll have to see.
Yep.
It'll be good. So yeah, we've just been super, I don't know, seems like busy, and then we both got sick last week.
Yeah, last week we planned on recording, what was it, Sunday?
Yeah.
I started feeling sick at work on Friday
Hmm.
last week, and then Saturday I woke up and I felt even worse. And then by Friday or Saturday night I had a fever again, and I was coughing and achy, and I was like, "Holy crap, I feel like I have corona again." Like I literally thought, I
Hmm.
remember texting you, I think, and
Yeah.
I said, "I think I have it again." And I've been vaccinated. I had both shots already.
And you got
So,
it actually. So
no, I
when
didn't.
you said that, I was like,
Oh yeah, yeah, I had it before up in
yeah,
November. Yep. Yeah.
yeah.
And
So when you said that, I was like, oh no.
yeah, like I was worried, like, because I felt like crap. Like I almost exactly like when I had it. And then once I had a
Yeah.
fever Saturday night, I was like, holy crap, this might actually be having it again. And I went in Sunday though, got tested, and I didn't have it. And so,
Hmm.
and then they actually tested me for the flu too, and I didn't have that. So, but then they gave
So it was
me,
just some random thing.
yeah, the doctor just said, well, it's just, I don't know what it is really, but we're going to give you a Z pack. It's one of those
Weird.
antibiotics that you take. You take two the first day and then one for the next 4 days, I think it is. It's like a really
Yeah.
strong antibiotic. So I took the first dose Sunday, and by Tuesday I was feeling fine.
Weird.
So
I wonder what it was.
yeah, yeah, I stayed home from work last Monday, and because we were planning to try to record
Hmm.
Monday, but then yeah, I would have sounded like Batman on here if we would have recorded on Monday, because I was still coughing and
Yeah.
voice was all shot and everything too.
Hmm.
But you said you were feeling sick too, weren't you?
Yeah. So I didn't have like all your symptoms I had. So after Emmett's party that Monday, he started daycare,
Mm-hmm.
and that was his first full day. And that night, oh no, Tuesday, yeah, that night, Monday night, then in the middle of the night, he woke up crying, and I was like wanting to go putting him back to sleep. And then I saw that he had a fever, and he was coughing, and his voice, was all kind of deep.
Yeah.
So I was getting worried. I was up with him for a couple hours. Had a fever, and then the next day we took him in, and he didn't have an ear infection. He ended up having this thing called bronchiolitis, and it's
Oh.
like the kid version of bronchitis. So he had all this mucusy stuff in his throat, and we had to give him the nebulizer. And then it seemed like it was contagious. to me and Tyler and I basically our whole house. So then we got sick and I just felt symptoms for one day. Like my throat hurt and I had a headache and I was tired and that was about it. And then when Tyler gets sick, he gets sick. Like
Mm-hmm.
he has a man cold, it almost seems like
Mm-hmm.
he needs to rest and he needs he's all stuffy and I'm like, dude, I had those same symptoms and I'm fine. Like literally, like you're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
So then he developed a cough we're all better now, but it just seemed like it was just those couple days it was bad.
Like an
So
ongoing thing.
yeah, and
Yeah.
then yeah, it was just like Emmett still has kind of a cough. He still kind of is a little bit mucusy, but it's not contagious anymore, which is nice.
Yeah.
So, but
Does
we're all better now, I
do
think.
you think Emmett has allergies or anything?
I don't know. That's the other thing. Okay, when I went to like the clinic, you know how they do x-rays on babies?
Yeah.
It is
Yeah.
crazy. And I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, my poor, I thought it was gonna be funny to see him just like this,
Mm-hmm.
just in that tube, but he
Yeah.
was crying the entire time. And I was like, oh, this isn't as funny as I thought.
Yeah. I remember they
But
did that to
they
Kaya and Talib. Yeah.
it's funny on other people's kids, just not your own. But they did all kinds of tests, and I don't, that's what they found was that he had the
Mm-hmm.
bronchiolitis thing. So,
Oh, I see.
and they said it could have developed into pneumonia or some kind of other infection or RSV. So I'm really glad that it wasn't that. That's what I thought it was at first was
Yeah.
RSV. So I was like, oh no, but no, he's doing a lot better now, and I don't think it's gonna develop into anything anytime
Well,
soon
that's a
or
good you
any
took him in
further.
there just to see what's going on.
Yeah, because the last 2 months he's been sick more than he has been not sick.
Oh, really?
And I think it's just, yeah, we kept him inside for a year. So I
Mm-hmm.
think just going out and being around other kids and other people, then now he's starting to get, different things. And
Yeah.
so that's tough, but I mean, can't stop it if we're
Yeah.
going to
I
see
guess it's gonna
people.
happen. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's fine. But
Yeah.
anyway, everybody's all better. Luke's all better.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Yep.
We're back.
Yeah. Yeah. We it felt weird not doing this for 2 weeks.
It did. It really did. And I was like, whoa, I feel like I'm missing something.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Same here.
yeah, so yeah, so now we're gonna hop into news. And I was just scrolling on Twitter this afternoon and I saw that some news about DMX,
Yeah.
like overdose.
I didn't even know that until you sent it to me.
Yeah.
That he overdosed and says on TMZ he's in grave condition. That's not good.
Yeah, like I saw people tweeting like, "Oh, prayers for DMX," and I love DMX, and I was like, "Oh, that's maybe he has a new song or something out." And then, yeah, I saw that TMZ article, and I was like, "Oh shoot!"
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ugh.
I love DMX.
But
Like I listened to him growing up and everything too. And
I
but see, he's
know.
had such a struggle with everything.
Yeah,
He's been in
I
and
don't
out of
know.
prison, and I
Mhm.
actually want to say
Rehab,
he overdosed once before, but I can't remember.
probably.
Yeah.
I saw that TMZ did say that he checked himself in and out of rehab, and he didn't want to relapse, and then yeah, this last time something must have triggered him because now he had a heart attack from whatever drug he took. I don't even
Yeah.
what drugs has he been on?
Oh, geez. You probably can name it, and he's probably done it.
Really?
I
He's
think
been
he's
he's
been
been
on a lot of
on
them. Yeah.
everything?
Yep.
Man,
Yeah, I think he's been on a
that's
lot.
rough.
Yeah. Yeah, it says his
Yeah,
overdose occurred at his home at around 11 p.m. and the overdose triggered a heart attack.
man.
And he's in a vegetative
Yeah.
state, and doctors have
Hmm.
cautioned he may not make it.
Oh my gosh. How
So,
old is he? Do you know?
um, I don't know exactly how old he is. He's got to be in his 40s,
Up
I'd
there,
say, or so
40s.
at
Yeah,
least. Yeah. Um,
not as old as Jay-Z, who's like 50.
yeah, Jay-Z's old actually. Oh, DMX is 50.
Is he?
Yeah, he's 50 years old. I didn't know he was that old.
Wow. I didn't know he was that old either.
Yeah.
Man, that sucks.
Yeah.
I feel for him.
Hopefully he can make it out of it, but right now it
Oh,
doesn't sound very good.
sending him all the good vibes.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully he'll pull out of it. He
Yeah.
does
Well,
make good music. Like I listened to all of his albums, and he always had some good songs over the years, popular songs too.
Hmm.
Of course, he had Rough
No, I
Riders
think.
Anthem, and
Oh yeah, they
yeah,
play that up here at the Roosevelt High School, I think,
yeah, they do.
because they're the Rough Riders.
I remember years ago when my sister played basketball, Wagner played them, and we came
Hmm.
up there, and I always thought it was one of the coolest things because when they ran out to the Rough
Yeah,
Riders anthem. That's pretty cool. But
I don't know if they still do that. It would be cool if they still did.
he was pretty intimidating.
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, yeah.
But no, his I think his most and popular and my favorite song of his is the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Oh yeah, yeah, yep.
I love that
I
so
actually forgot
much.
about that. Yep.
Oh my gosh. Every Christmas it's like my, Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas song. People, have Mariah Carey, I have DMX.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's quite a big swing in genres there, going from Mariah Carey to DMX. That's
Yeah,
a
people have Mariah Carey and Michael Bublé, I'll stick to
yeah,
DMX.
DMX singing. That's pretty good.
So, yeah, I hope he pulls out of it.
Yeah, yeah. He's been around for a while. Like I said, I didn't know he's 50 years old.
Hmm. Hmm. Me either. Well, yeah, he's right up there with Britney Spears. How old is Britney Spears?
Brittany's 39. She's the same
Oh,
age as
she.
me.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
She's
yeah.
younger.
She's
Oh,
older than
geez,
I
I
am.
thought she was older.
She's
Oh,
her birthday's December 2nd. And yes, I was a big Britney Spears fan. So,
I was gonna say Luke is the biggest Britney Spears fan, so
yep, back
don't
in
judge him.
back from the 90s and all the way through, even through her when she shaved her head and went nuts for a bit there. But
Hey, I kind of feel bad about that.
yeah, I do
People
too.
make fun of that, at the time, but now that, with her documentary and all this stuff coming out about her mental health and just being like bullied by the paparazzi, I'm like, oh, this poor girl. Like, I
Yeah,
just
yeah,
want to give her a hug.
she's basically done her best living in a bubble is
Hmm.
what it is. People looking at
Right.
her and judging her every move and doing all that stuff, and she's had a rough go of it with that stuff. And then this whole thing with
Hmm.
her dad. I know, like last week, she requested a new conservator to replace her dad, and that whole
That's good.
situation is messed up. Like he can
Hmm.
control every part of her life, and that's the
And do you know
reason
why that's in place in
it
the first
happened
place?
after
Is it just
she checked into rehab. I think it was back in 2000. The last time she went into it, I can't remember when it was.
okay?
I want to say 2008, but I'm not sure if that's true or right.
Okay.
But that's part of the reason. She had a residency in Vegas. She was performing in Vegas all the time.
Hmm.
But that's part of the reason she quit with that, is because of this whole thing with her dad. And that's a whole messed up thing. Like I don't know why her dad would even want to have or do that. Really.
Yeah. You'd think that he would put like her interests first, like
Hmm.
instead of doing what he wants or, which is so terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. He has control of her finances, like every little thing she does, basically.
Oh
And
my gosh.
she's it's not like she's a teenager anymore.
Right. That
But
is ridiculous. Yeah, I need to watch that whole documentary about her because I just feel like people have been talking about it. And then I also saw that she posted something on Instagram about it and that she was just like in tears, like about them talking about her and the light that paparazzi put on her. And oh, I just feel so bad for
yeah, yeah.
her.
I need to watch that too. I know my friend Ryan Kirchhoff has watched it, and he said that it's really good. It's on Hulu, so I need to watch that
Hmm.
too. I I don't have Hulu actually though, but I'll have to. I think my sister does, so maybe I can borrow her password. But yeah, I've heard it's really good. It explains everything and goes over her career and things she's gone through. And you would think, making as much money and all the fame she has and all that, I can see how it can get to a person too. She's never really lived a normal
Hmm.
life. She's been performing since she
No.
was a little kid.
Yeah.
Started out with the Mickey Mouse Club and all the way up. And I know I saw a
Hmm.
quote from Jessica Simpson. They asked her if she had watched her Britney's documentary. She said, "I don't need to
Hmm.
watch it." She said, "I lived it."
Oh my
So, because
gosh.
she's basically gone through the same thing.
Hmm. I think
So
it's so ridiculous that they put this amount of pressure on like young performers like that, and
yeah,
then they have to grow up with that stuff, like just being in the limelight the whole time. Like Oh my
Mm-hmm.
gosh, on Twitter I saw this video, just clips of the paparazzi following
Mm-hmm.
Britney, and like just I'm like it's ridiculous. Like
Yep.
she's just trying to walk her dog, or she was trying to get away from them. Oh my gosh, there was this one where she was sitting in a restaurant trying to hide from them, and I think it said like the owner wouldn't hide her or wouldn't help her hide, and so she just literally had to sit there while they
Yeah,
took
that's
pictures of her.
crazy. You basically,
And she was crying.
yeah, she can't live a normal life, basically.
No. Yeah, so I'm just like I feel so bad for her.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Yeah. Yeah, I feel bad for her
that
too.
song that song Lucky like really makes sense now.
Yeah, I know at the time, I remember when that came out, everyone was kind of wondering what that was even about and everything, but
hmm
now it makes sense.
hmm Yeah, so I just, oh man, love you, Brittany.
I know a lot of those performers from that era. Well, there was Christina Aguilera,
Yeah,
Jessica Simpson. The boy band part of it, there was, of course she dated Justin Timberlake, and
yeah,
then there was
yeah.
NSYNC and Backstreet Boys and
hmm
all that. And I know a lot of them even had problems, growing up. I think it's just
I
so
think
much
that's crazy.
pressure and everything too soon.
hmm
But they have the talent. It's just they don't grow up, with normal lives. Going out with friends and being able to be
hmm
teenagers basically and
Right.
have the normal experience of going to college and stuff
hmm
like that. And I think it's just they work
Like it,
so much and everything. They know no other way.
yeah, and it's like image. It's all
Mm-hmm.
about image to everybody.
Yep.
And it's that would be so hard because I'm like, I think about the stuff that I do and like the things that I like on Twitter or post or whatever or pictures, and I'm like, that probably needs to be approved by, like
Oh
four sets of
yeah.
eyes before you post it, like for all these, famous people. I think that would be super fun being famous, but I don't
Yeah.
think it would be fun being famous.
Yeah. There's a flip side to it. You gotta
Yeah.
probably pretty much watch your every step and everything you say. Everything's
hmm
under a microscope now because of social media.
hmm Yeah.
But when they were first coming up, there wasn't Twitter, there wasn't Facebook or anything. But
hmm That's true.
as the years went on, those came to be, and so I think now
Yeah.
everything's scrutinized so much. It's tough.
hmm Yeah. And I being a teenager in like this era, I would not like
Yeah, I
either.
wouldn't either.
Like
I
I mean, we had MySpace and stuff when I was a teenager, but like that's not nothing, compared to Instagram
yeah
or,
yeah
phones or videos or TikTok.
no
MySpace, you just go share like, oh, I could make a cool background and here's my favorite song.
yeah
And the
MySpace
most
and
the most scrutiny you would get is like, oh, why am I not in your top eight
yeah
or,
mm-hmm
your top eight friends? And then that was it. But now it's just like filters and editing and
yeah.
perfect videos and like it's a lot. Even for like just me, I'm like, oh my goodness, like
It's too easy
I
for a
can't do it.
person to basically pose as something they're not.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Because
really.
you don't know them in real life. You just whatever they can manipulate what they post. So what
Yeah.
you see online is going to be completely different as what you see in real life, basically.
Mm, Yeah, and I see so many of those. So I just unfollowed a bunch of people on Instagram. I was like, for my mental health, I just need to stop because
I did that
I
on
would just
Facebook.
obsess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just I actually for a while there I wasn't even going on Facebook really. I just was
hmm
tired of all of it. But
Yeah, I can't believe how Facebook how crazy it is now,
mm-hmm.
with everything. And just like it is ridiculous. Like I don't like Facebook either.
Yeah, yeah. I've always kind of liked Twitter more, and I think you have too.
I love Twitter.
Yeah, yeah, I do too. Twitter too. If something's going on, you find out on Twitter before you do
hmm
on the news or anything like that. That's even
Anywhere else.
with world news. Anything going on with sports
hmm
news, especially, you find out on Twitter first
Right. Like,
before you
oh
go
my
anywhere
gosh.
else.
So when Christy Noam was arguing with Lil Nas X, oh my God,
Mm-hmm.
that was the funniest thing ever.
Yeah,
It was
yeah,
so I laughed so hard. I was like, really? Like, yeah, go do your job. Stop worrying about these issues. Like,
yeah,
oh my gosh, it was so funny.
yeah, yeah. It just goes to
Like I just
show there's
love
so much crap slung on social media too. It's
hmm hmm yeah. I don't know. With that whole like Lil Nas X thing, that was the funniest thing. Like I get like the Satan shoes are really it's probably for clout, like
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But like his whole song and his video, like people had issues with that. And I think that, obviously he was doing it for attention and he is, whatever, but his message behind all of that is like, you've been telling us to go to hell for being gay, and now I'm doing it, and now you have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
here I am, and I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, you can't make anybody happy, so
No. No.
just do what you want.
Yep. Yep.
So,
I think that's the main thing is there's always going to be somebody to criticize no matter what. That's
hmm
a big part of social media too. Like you're always, you could do the best thing in the world. You're going to have somebody come in and say, "Oh, no, that's not right.
hmm
You got to do it this way." So,
yeah, yeah.
that's always going to be there, I think.
Welcome to the age of social media.
Yeah. Yep.
But I
We
don't know.
could
Sometimes it does do good stuff, so I don't know.
we could do a whole episode on social media and Twitch and everything like that too, because Twitch has a big thing going on now too that we could talk about, but maybe at some other time.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, well, maybe we will have to talk about that
yeah.
then.
I kind of talked with Ryan Kirchhoff about it
hmm
some, and we were talking about that, and he was actually was going to bring it up on his podcast too, and he said, well, maybe we can cross over and talk about that together or something, but we'll have to see.
Yeah, you might have to.
Yeah,
But yeah, so anyway, well, so this episode went by pretty quickly. We were just catching up because, Luke and I haven't really, we both been feeling kind of, we were feeling sick and we were busy and stuff. So this was a good catch up to talk about the news, and then we'll kind of get back into everything that, we have planned for the rest of our episodes. We have a lot of fun stuff coming up.
yeah, yeah. We'll go more into different topics we've covered too, and we can elaborate more on that as the time goes on.
hmm Yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of stuff to talk about. A
Some of
lot
the
of
big
things that
news
our
here in
dogs have
Wagner
done.
was we got a new coffee shop here in town, so I had to get one of these.
Gosh,
It's called
about time.
the Grindhouse 46. It's right on the highway there. I don't know if you remember where the old Fechner lot is, the car
hmm
lot. The tribe bought that
hmm
land, and then some of the tribal members put a coffee shop on there. So
That's a really good idea,
it's
and
had a
people
line
love
there
it.
every day. Yeah, it's been busy.
hmm Yeah. No, I love that. I get coffee at Starbucks every day. So if I lived in Wagner and we didn't have coffee there, I would literally die.
So
I'm not kidding.
well, anytime you come back here, then you got a place to get coffee.
Yeah. So that's good. I'm glad that Wagner's expanding because
Yeah,
it definitely needs it.
yeah, for sure.
So
Yeah, it's a popular place right
anyway.
now.
hmm What'd you get? What's your drink?
I got a sugar-free salted caramel, whatever this is. It's
Is
iced
it a
coffee.
latte?
Yeah, I don't know. It's got ice in it. I just know. I'm still learning how you whatever you call out stuff and all that. But
It's got ice in it,
yeah,
so
it's got
yeah.
ice. It's not blended. I know that. It's got actual ice cubes in it. So
Oh my
hey, shout
God,
out
you're
to Hawk.
funny.
Hawk works there. Hawk Zephyr.
Oh my
He's one of the
God.
baristas there. That's he does a good job. And actually, my cousin
hmm
Janessa Peapot works there too. So I have two relatives working
Nice.
there. But
Good. There you
yeah,
go.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I love coffee, so good for Wagner. Good for
yeah,
you guys.
yeah. It's been a good addition here.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, well, good. So, well, we won't take up too much of your time here, and be sure to follow us on Instagram. I'll post some pictures in our story from Emmett's birthday party if you want to see them, and then we'll also post maybe DMX's his new story up there, so you
Yeah.
can go check that out, and maybe that article that Luke was talking about for Britney Spears.
Yeah, we'll post that up too.
Anyway, but yeah, so like and follow us on YouTube and Discord here, and then follow us on Instagram. So that's it for this week, and I'm Erica,
And I'm
and this
Luke.
is this is. We'll get that someday.
Yeah,
I
yeah, we'll get
promise.
it. Yep. Yeah, it doesn't help that the internet lags some too. That's
Yeah,
all right.
yeah, we got to get better internet.
Yeah,
So
I don't know what's going on with it.
have a good week,
All right.
everybody.